Hey everybody, welcome to CellBotics Phone Flipping One-on-One Training. I'm Joshua Holiday and I'll be leading the training today. So a little bit about me. I started phone flipping about 2 years ago and I profited thousands of dollars doing this, you guys. Thousands of dollars flipping iPhones. I now teach everything I learned along the way to help you prevent from making some of the same mistakes that I made when I first started out. So I'm going to teach you step-by-step instructions basically on how to flip phones. So get your pen and paper ready. You don't want to miss any of this valuable information. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited already. The $1,000,000 question, what is phone flipping? Phone flipping is simply buying a phone at a reduced price and selling it for a larger profit. Let me give you an example. John sells me this gently used iPhone 12 for $400, and I then turn around and sell it to Jane for $600. I now have made $200 profit by flipping this iPhone 12. That is what we call phone flipping. Keep it simple and easy. I love phone flipping because it's as lucrative as you decide you want it to be. You can profit anywhere from $50 on the low end with the older model and up to $300 with newer models. You set your own price point, and that's why I love this thing, because I'm the boss, you're the boss. Phone flipping goes hand in hand with the phone repair industry, and let me explain why I said that. As a phone repair business, you already come in contact with the perfect clientele. People with broken phones. Perfect clientele. You can tap into the phone flipping and double your profits with the same clientele you already have. So you really don't even have to change too much if you already fixing phones. On top of the additional income, by adding phone flipping to your business model, you're also able to put yourself ahead of your competition, you guys. Many people don't know this. There's a phone repair shop on every major road. We all seen them when we're driving down the road. Adding phone flipping will allow you to position yourself above your competition because you now have another service to offer to your customers. You can buy their unwanted device or their heavily damaged devices. Furthermore, we all experience slow season in our businesses. I'm going to show you how to consistently locate phones, so no worrying about not having a whole bunch of customers to sell to. I'm going to walk you through how to source these phones, how to find these phones, and how to consistently make sure you're getting these phones back once you resell them. I'm also going to show you how to consistently sell these phones online with my secret website. As a repair company, I'm sure you get customers who bring in phones that they believe is past repairs or they no longer care to invest in repairing it. I'm pretty sure we all experienced that before. Phone flipping allows you to still make money by servicing these customers. You now have to answer to their question. Do you have any phones I can buy from you? Yes, you do, because you flip phones, so you should already have an inventory of phones in the bag waiting for somebody to ask you that question. Question number 2, can I just sell you my phone? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Why? Because you now flip phones and you actually have a service and you actually have a model of how you do this to make more money for your business. So now I hope you're a little bit more interested in phone flipping, honestly. But you're still asking why flip phones? Why add this service? Let's go through it. Let's walk through it. First, your return on investment is usually high. It usually only partake in deals that give me 100% return on investment on a daily basis. You will be able to spend $300 for a phone and sell it same day for $600, you guys, literally. 2, as I stated previously, you can make your money back in under 24 hours. It's that fast. It's fast return on investments, which is why I love this. 3, instead of you just fixing your phone and limiting your business, expand the phone flipping. Also allows you to buy phones that your customers may not want and resell it online for more than what you would have made just repairing it. So now you have customers bringing you broken phones, you repair it, and then you can resell it online. 4, it's not rocket science to learn this game. You just need to make sure you're learning it from the right person who can help you avoid costly mistakes. Here at CellBotics, we help you avoid these costly mistakes. 5, I usually spend 2 to 3 hours of my day finding and meeting people for their phones to flip. I don't take a lot of time doing this. As a phone repair business, it should take you half that time because most of your phones literally walk through your front door or is constantly texting you. Those are the reasons why you should get into phone flipping. So before I give you the keys to phone flipping, I want you to identify your whys. Why do you need to phone flip? My first why was that $150 per month in student loans was killing me. It was killing me. So that was my first why I wanted to actually get into phone flipping. My second why was my time. I had a baby on the way. My family needed my time more. I couldn't take another 9 to 5 hours working. I couldn't take a whole nother 9 to 5 working 40 more hours of what I was already doing. So time was very valuable to me. So I knew I needed to invest my time into something that wouldn't take up 40 hours, another 40 hours of my day. And my third why was investments. I wanted to invest in the NFTs. I wanted to invest in the cryptocurrency, and I wanted to invest in the stocks. Phone flipping helped me generate that extra money so I could then invest into NFTs, so I could then invest in the stocks, so I could then invest into all of these things that are investable. Getting started with only $100. When starting off, you'll want to start small until you get a hang of it, okay? Just want to give you that heads up. But for my first flip, I bought an iPhone XR from my friend for $120. I made an ad the next day and I was able to sell that phone for $250. I remember it like it was yesterday. After that, I was so phone flipping. I made a day's worth of work at my 9 to 5 in my sleep, literally. Literally, you guys. It was that easy for me. My first flip. So for you newbies, I only want you to take $50 or $60, skip out on a couple of Uber Eats this week, okay? I want you to save that $50 or $60 this week. Take that $50 or $60 and buy a good iPhone 8. And what I mean by good iPhone 8, should have no scratches, should have no damage, should be a good iPhone 8, okay? Follow these next steps to flip it and use those profits to buy newer iPhones. Soon you'll be buying iPhone 13s for $800 but profiting $1,200. You'll need to work your way up, okay? So remember, it's a marathon, not a race. Now, I know you're wondering who in their right mind is selling $1,000 iPhones for that price. Like, who is selling $1,000 iPhones for $800? When flipping phones, you're usually dealing with two different types of scenarios. The first scenario, the seller needs the money more than they need the device. We all know how situations can get. Come on, let's be real. Rent is doing it first, and you have a phone you can sell really quick for cash. That is your first scenario. Your second scenario is the seller has upgraded and does not need a device anymore. Simple. They have bought the iPhone 13 and they don't want their iPhone 12 no more. Those are the two most common scenarios that you will find yourself dealing with when you're phone flipping, okay? So first step of phone flipping, we need to locate a phone to flip. We're going to do this with free ads. I didn't have a lot of money. I couldn't pay paid ads when I first started out, so I had to figure out free ads. We're not going to give Facebook our money. We're going to keep it in our pockets, okay? So we can continue to keep flipping and build our money up. Canva is a free platform you can use to make your ads. It's super simple, quick, and efficient, okay? I love Canva. If you don't know too much about Canva, get familiar with Canva. Canva is going to be your best friend in this, okay? You're going to want to take a photo from Google of money and phones and just slap a statement on there saying, I buy iPhones. Don't overcomplicate it. The more simpler it is, the better it is, I promise. putting a whole lot of things on your ads tend to scare people away because they might think you're a scam or you're fake. You're going to download your ad from Canva and head over to a couple different platforms, all right? I use Facebook, and I also give you 3 other websites that are great to use in my course and in our live training here at CellBotics. We give you the game. Once you post your ads, people will start reaching out to you with different phones they're ready to sell. People are going to be ready to sell and ready to make cash. People are going to hit you with crazy prices. I once had someone try to sell me an iPhone 7 for $350, you guys. Like, iPhone 7s now today are worth $50 or $40, and they try to sell it to me for $350. So just a heads up, be aware of these sellers that are going to come to you with these high and ridiculous prices. There are 3 things you need to keep in mind before you even get started negotiating with these sellers, okay? 1, sellers are usually distressed. We went over in the last 2 slides what are your typical distressed sellers and what they look like. 2, the price the sellers pay for the phone is not the current value of the phone, okay? Just because somebody go and buy the latest iPhone out of Apple for $1,000 doesn't mean you have to buy that phone for $1,000. It doesn't work like that. And 3, my favorite rule, you're not desperate to make a deal. Be patient. Some deals are going to be good. Some deals are going to be bad. You have to be patient and pick the deal that's best for you, okay? Don't go just buying phones just because somebody's trying to offer you their phone. You don't have to buy it. Let's get into a few don'ts, okay? 1, do not give an offer before the seller does. You want to allow your seller to make the first offer so you don't over offer, okay? You don't want to find yourself offering $200 when the seller was only expecting to make $50. Many times I found myself in this position when I first started off. 2, do not be rude even when the seller is. People are going to be rude. You don't have to match their energy. Move on and go to the next potential seller. It's all about the money. Don't worry about getting caught up into arguing with these sellers, okay? 3, do not let the seller control the conversation. If the seller controls the conversation, they'll end up controlling the price. Try to stay in control, okay? You're the boss. Don't forget that. Hacks to get the lowest prices. So now that we posted our ad, sellers are starting to reach out. The offers are starting to come in. People with phones are starting to want to see how much you're offering for their product. We see a phone with the price that's okay, but we need to get the price a little lower for our profit margins to make sense. This is when I use my hacks. I look to many different ways to devalue the phone and try to get that price just a little lower so I can max out the value of the profit that I will make. I'm looking for damages, I'm looking for scratches, I'm looking for is it carrier log, and I'm looking to see does it come with a box or charger. Those are just a couple examples of things that I ask the seller before I give an offer. Because I want the seller to understand and think like, okay, I don't have the box, I don't have the carrier, it is damaged, it is carrier log, which then I can then take off $20 to $50 extra on top of what I was already going to take off. This is how you can increase your profit margins, you guys. It is very simple. You now agreed on a price. You met with the seller to buy their phone. Now it's time to make money. It's time to make money, you guys. My favorite part. There are 3 ways you can sell a phone. You can 1, sell a phone locally. 2, you can sell a phone to a direct buyer. Or 3, sell a phone online. And when you come visit me in a live training, I literally help you sell locally. I literally give you direct buyers, and I show you how you can sell online, you guys. Here at CellBotics, again, we just want to make sure you know everything about phone flipping before you leave this shop. You now know my exact process I use to make thousands of dollars phone flipping every single day. However, there's always just more to learn, and I love to teach that to you. I want to give you my step-by-step guidance to making thousands of dollars phone flipping this year. This year, you guys. Here at CellBotics, we have the opportunity to give you that information that you need to become successful. In my master course and in my live training, I'll be sharing creating ads in under 5 minutes, pricing buys, live buying is when you come to the live training, dealing with difficult sellers, avoiding scams, examining the iPhone, a gallery of ads for you to use, hundreds of ads for you to use, private direct buyers so you could go ahead and start getting paid as soon as possible. And the best part, support. We're here to support you. We have a team. Um, if you message us, if you took our course, if you got the ebook, if you came to the live training, you still have some questions to ask, we have support for you guys. We want to make sure that you know and that you're fully aware of what you're doing so you can make money too. The goal is for everybody to win, not just us. Don't forget to connect with me on all platforms for more trainings, tips, and all things phone flipping. So you can visit CellBotics.com and you can literally go and find all the courses. You can go and find the phone flipping courses. You should be able to go find um, the live training. And if you have any questions, the email is there. I cannot wait to see you guys and to be working with you guys. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. I'm here and I can't wait to work with you. Thank you guys. Hey.